week in R&B.
We live? Look at that. We was almost live. Now we motherfucking live.
Now we live.
Now we live.
Now we live.
Now we
Okay,
live.
well,
Live.
shit.
This week in R&B is live.
Let's go.
Hey!
First time ever. Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's about to be. Because we about to cover the BET Awards.
Let's do it.
We about to cover the BET Awards.
Let's do it.
But
Let's
before
get
we
it.
get to the BET Awards,
Yes, sir. Yes,
we're going
sir.
to talk about the lead-ups.
Okay.
We're going to talk about the events that led up to the BET Awards coming. Okay, so I want to be able to see, because, you know, I want to act like the young niggas, man, that be looking at their computer and seeing what people talk about.
Lil
But
Wayne
then
energy.
Ruben didn't give me that. But you know what? Whatever, Ruben.
Ruben!
That has nothing to do with what's the name right there, Ruben. So we just go ahead and I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna take that one, Ruben. Thank you, Ruben. Ruben got me the wrong one. They all look the same. They all look the same.
Ross
What
Clark!
they say? Yeah.
Boston Clark!
Yeah, we go. So we get to see the comments tonight too.
Okay.
Hey, holla at
Hey, turn
us.
this
You know what I'm
down.
saying?
They said it was an echo. Yeah, that's what that was. Okay. All right.
Turn them.
So first,
Turn it off.
Right.
first thing, we're gonna kick this off with some R&B money shit. First,
Okay.
Here we go.
we had a bowling event.
Yes.
R&B bowling.
Yes.
Coast didn't come.
Nope.
We're
All
gonna
right.
start
Nope.
we're gonna start there.
Nigga
We're
stood
gonna
us
start
up.
So what happened with that is
What
and
happened was?
it's crazy because it actually went on for a couple days. Like when I first heard about it, it was like, why didn't I see you at Jay's bowling event? It was so cute. Like it was so cute. And I was like, oh, they ain't invite me. That's how I felt at
You felt
first.
sad.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
felt sad.
So
Okay.
then I started trying to go through the reasons as to why y'all left me off Bad and Bougie, right? I was like, it's probably because I'm too tall. You know what I'm saying? Like I know
That has nothing to do with bowling.
that's the only thing I can think of. Because I'm like, then I look back and seen the flyer sitting right there amidst all it. So I really have it was a night of the $20 holler. So I would have been
That's
late.
what I figured.
That's what I figured too.
It was a night of the
You
$20
should have just
holler.
stuck with that.
I could have came late though.
You could have.
could've.
You could have.
You could have.
And then I looked and I had real FOMO. Like just looking at the recap,
Yeah.
everybody was at the dig.
Everybody.
I could have been in full social mode, like, where y'all been? I already knew how to be in. How was it, fellas? Report the news.
So
man.
let me start off by saying, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the Valentine hit me, man. He said, Bobby, you need to come and be house bar Ricky Bobby. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's a service need for me. But,
Mhm,
you know, the lanes was greasy. I couldn't be house ball. He was killing.
The legs was
But
greasy.
it was amazing. The spot, the spot was dope. The event
Mhm.
was dope. The food was dope.
What?
The environment was dope. And all of Jay's friends were there. That's what Jay
Oh, man.
is the official mayor
Really?
of the industry.
Of BT
Of all
week?
of it, bro.
He was the
Yes,
man of the
everybody
week?
was there, and everybody wants to be like Jay, bro. It's the coolest nigga in the
No,
building.
and you know what? That's really facts, though.
It's true.
We got to speak on this. I do know a lot of cool brothers, bro.
Yeah.
This man, Jay, really him, fam.
He is really him.
Come
Not
on,
even
man.
gassing.
Your take on the night, man.
First, we got to shout out the sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah. Grand Carmino.
Yes.
All
I don't
right.
speak Spanish. You speak Spanish better than I.
How you
You
say
are a
it?
Spaniard.
Gran Carmino?
Carmino?
Carmino.
That is Kevin Hart's tequila brand.
Tequila.
and his,
Yeah,
and his
okay.
manager and partner, Wayne.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's their tequila brand. And Candace Grace promoted it and put it on for us.
Hey, man.
Yes.
Let's
And
go,
we did
Jay.
it. We did it at Lucky
Let's
Strike. It's a new
go.
Lucky Strike.
In
We're gonna
Beverly
shout
Hills,
them
baby.
out. It's a new Lucky Strike
Yes.
Mhm.
at the Beverly Center.
It's fire.
Oh, dope.
It feels like a mixture of bowling and Dave and Buster's.
High end, though.
Oh, wow.
High end Dave and Buster.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's fly.
Yeah.
It's fly.
Whoa.
I mean, man, I can't think of all the people that was there, but it was so many dope artists,
Writers.
label heads, and I just wish that Hobby's ass to turn off his phone. See, they said his coach phone over there.
No, it ain't mine. It ain't mine. It ain't mine.
But yeah, but like, bro, listen, we had label executives there, we had artists there, we had athletes there, we had influencers there. a little bit of everything
Yeah.
and everybody of
Yeah.
the industry pulled up, man, and we put it together in like 2 days.
I was about to say, were you taken back a little bit? Were you like, damn, I ain't even know we could do something like this in 2 days, or is that regular for you?
Well, I feel like, honestly, the events that we've done as R&B Money and within our universe and brand, we've always had really cool events, bro. Like
Mhm.
we've had, and I appreciate that, but I expect to see that though because I feel like we put out so much good energy to people,
Yeah.
and Tank and I, we move in a space of love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, for
Mhm.
everybody and for
Yeah.
everything. So it's not like we're the niggas that. Why wouldn't you show up for us?
Right.
And we show up for everybody else too, though. We'll
Mhm.
pull up for you. You
That's
know what I mean?
important.
So I think when we put stuff together, people feel like it's gonna be safe. We're gonna have fun,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a different environment than niggas sitting around mugging each other.
Right.
I even seen some niggas piecing it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was a couple things in there. There was some niggas that might not have been in the same spaces, hadn't seen each other,
Right.
and I had to do the you cool? Oh yeah, we're gonna go holler over there. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? So
I love that, man.
we had a really, really dope event, bro. And I felt like we kicked the weekend off crazy. We kicked the weekend off
Man.
crazy. And then Bobby outside, he pulled up to the Eric Benet. Eric Benet had an event. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
He went to go see the Benet.
And look, I looked at that album. He did something so player, called it Co-Star.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
And
right.
it
Yeah,
just-
that's right. Okay.
You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying?
I see what you're
You
doing.
know, just-
Yeah.
But he went and assembled some of the dopest ladies in music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I even was listening as the album first came on, how he was taking the second verse. It was always, Alex Isley, Ari Lennox, you know what I'm saying? Corinne Belly Ray. And I'm like, okay, I see what he did here, man. How was the release?
Hey man, listen, man. So the Valentine hit me, told me to pull up. You know what I mean? Represent this week in R&B. So I pulled up. They showed major love. The manager came out, got me. You know what I'm saying? Took me up top.
Shout out to my guy Terry.
Yes.
Man, you media, huh, bro?
Yeah, bro. I'm ready for my Bobby outside pass, all access to everything, man.
Hey, Bob's gonna be walking around. Hey, Bob's gonna be walking around with the little mic like this.
You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What y'all,
Anchor Bobby.
Yeah,
That's your new
Anchor
suit.
Bobby.
Anchor
What y'all
Bobby.
on tonight? You know what I'm saying? Like, how'd you feel about the event tonight? So anyway, I was that guy, right? So I pull up. They set me, they got me right. And then I'm waiting for the performances. He had some new artists. I forget what the young lady's name was. I think the guy's name was Jay Leone. I think is one of his artists. He was dope. Played guitar, piano,
Shout him out.
sang really good. He was dope. And then Eric Benet. So it's levels to this shit, man. Hey, man, listen. It's levels to it, man.
Yeah.
I love how he let the new artist live. He's showing them major love. He actually introduced them and everything, showing his new artist love, talking about his label, all the fly shit. And then he comes out there and crushes it. Him and his band, bro. And Shantae Moore popped up there with him.
Ooh.
And I mean, just consummate professional, bro.
Yeah.
Like knows his gift really well. No bad notes.
Mm.
Jumped out there and did Prince to put the
What?
yes. I want to be your lover. Went crazy. Eric Benet was going crazy, bro. You know what I mean? And I was just like, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, that's the other thing, man. Like, I'm a fan too, like of music.
Right,
Of
of
R&B
course.
guy. Jay knows when Eric Benet's first album came out, I was a huge fan. I went to Yoshi's and saw him
Word.
in the Bay when the niggas be barefoot. Now the older nigga be wearing fly suits. I like what he's done with his
When he
whole
used to be
brand, bro.
barefoot?
Niggas be out there like a flower child out there
barefoot
singing
Benet.
barefoot, nigga.
Barefoot
Hey,
Cooking. Cooking.
Hey.
So yeah, that event, bro, was super fire, bro. They had good food. It was like a chef. It was dope, bro.
This nigga Bow Wow.
That's fine.
Bow Wow, all he cares about was the food good.
Yeah, hey, they had steak and fritters
Oh, wow.
by the chef.
Respect to the chef.
Yes,
Respect to the
I
chef.
don't
We got multiple things. So we
Come
gonna
on,
be, you
come
know what I
on,
mean? Because
come
we
on.
wanna
Yeah, let's chicken
give y'all a look into the insiders of the industry BT Week.
Yes,
Right.
And if you popping around, if you going to different things, and how to go to things.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Make sure you're on the list. If you come to a BT weekend, the first thing you gotta do is make sure you're on the list. Make sure means that you have a confirmation.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The homie telling you, I got you,
Yeah.
Now you're standing outside on your phone.
It's very tricky. You're
Texting and
outside on your
calling.
phone.
I saw one of my homies.
And
I seen one of my homies outside the BET Awards, and this is what happened. So he didn't. I don't think he saw me.
oh, you tried to disappear on him like a roach.
Well, I mean,
You
it's
did.
BET Awards.
Like a
You did.
It's the
maybe,
BET, right?
maybe
He
he
scattered.
won't see me.
He scattered.
Look, so
Oh,
no,
you
this is what happened because I've been there, bro.
You been that guy?
I almost went to jail trying to go to the BET Awards.
Wait,
Real
huh?
talk. All right, story time. So
Oh my God.
you know how BET work. You're not even supposed to be on a certain side of a street without a ticket. And my homie Kennard Carter, you know what I'm saying, K2,
It's my guy.
PD radio,
Yeah.
had my ticket. He holding it up.
Okay.
And as I'm walking to him, he holding the ticket. Police said, excuse me, did I see your ticket? I'm like, oh, that's funny. You asked me that. He right
You
there.
got it.
He said, oh, you don't have it on you? Arms behind your back. I said, no, don't do this.
Wait,
All right.
you can really go to jail?
What? Now watch this. Watch this. I'm at the place where the superstars get out. So there's a whole crowd right there watching me do this, fam. And the crowd started booing, bro.
Like trying to save you?
Trying to save
Okay,
me, bro.
okay,
No,
okay.
lock him up. Hands down, one of the most embarrassing moments of my life, bro. Luckily, K2 ran up with the ticket and they took my arms from
Did
behind
you already
me
have a
back.
hit when this happened?
Of course.
Oh, you done had some horrible moments for a nigga with hits,
God
bro.
wants me humble, bro. If I'm gonna give you a 6-pack, you ain't getting nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Let's get back to the
Sorry, man.
So yes, make sure you got a confirmation, and you can't always. Everybody don't usually get a +1, so stop trying to be a nigga +1 too. My niggas generation now, they pulled up to our bowling event. My guys, Don Cannon, DJ Drama, and the Lake Show. If y'all don't know about who they are, man, they the mixtape kings. They
Yep.
killed all of that, the Gangsta Grills, all the cool shit.
Jack
but they
Harlow.
also have discovered Jack Harlow, Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I think they managed Kodak Black. They cracking. So they had an event that I popped out for too.
Mm-hmm.
It smelled like a lot of weed. Probably why my voice is the way it is right now.
Jay, enjoy that, Jay.
Yeah, it was heavy.
You got a little chronic smoke on your vocal
I got a little
cords?
bit. I
Yeah,
got a
that's
little bit.
good
I
for
got a
the
little,
pain.
ooh yeah.
Yeah, you got a
Ooh
little
yeah. I got a little ooh yeah on my voice. Yeah, I got a little ooh yeah on my voice.
Yeah.
But
I'm ready,
they had
I'm
a dope
ready, I'm ready.
event, and they actually, man, our homeboy JoJo Brim,
Okay.
his son was one of the artists that was performing. Nico Brim, super dope hip hop artist out of New York.
Okay.
Him and Kai Cash.
Okay.
So I got a
Mhm.
chance to see them new
Yeah.
up and coming artists. I want to make sure we shout them out on here so people can find out about them.
Okay.
For
I'm
sure.
putting y'all on to something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah,
we putting y'all on to
feel
something.
me?
But they had a really dope event. And then the next morning, I went to Joy Brown's Culture Creators.
Okay.
So Culture Creators is an event that she's been doing for, I don't know, maybe about 10
9
years
years, almost
now,
10
9 or
years.
10 years
This is
now.
year 9.
It was year 9?
Mhm. This year.
Super, super dope, man. Very elevated. Very
Oh,
elevated.
okay.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
You know, the food was good. I was at the table with Erica Campbell. She tried to pass me the hot sauce at the table.
Okay.
I
You know
heard
what I
I
mean?
heard about the hot
moment.
sauce in the bag. She
That's
had the hot
my
sauce in
real
the bag.
friend. That's
That's
why
my real
I was like,
friend.
Erica Campbell, you're my real friend.
Yeah,
You try to
you
get
try
me
to give me
some
hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hot sauce,
They're
man.
not giving everybody that hot sauce.
No, they're not
Right,
giving
right.
us
Let's
hot
be
sauce.
clear.
But the room was heavy.
Yeah.
And they honored Kiki Palmer this year.
Oh, okay.
Chi-town.
They honored Kiki Palmer and they honored our homegirl Tina Davis. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. Tina Davis.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Larry Wilmore, and I can't. I'm forgetting the other people who were honored as well, but you know, pulled up for Joy.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Very, very dope event. I got to actually introduce Carrie Hilson to Tink.
What?
They had never
They
met.
had never met each other,
Oh,
and they about to be
wow.
on the same tour together with Keisha Cole.
Get out of here.
I got to introduce them, man. That was a cool moment.
That's what's up,
I
man.
got to
Yeah.
Peace to
introduce
the
them.
sisterhood.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was cracking in there, bro. So
Mhm.
shout out to Joy Brown for putting on an amazing, like I said, elevated event. They had the ASCAP Awards going on out here. What else was going on that we might have missed that I ain't talked about yet?
I went to the BT experience. I hosted
Oh yeah,
the-
let's get to the experiences.
Yeah,
Let's get to the experiences.
I hosted the 3-point contest. Brothers in the industry really can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? Just like all together, it was just like, whoa.
Trash.
They let Very talented Anglo-Saxon win during BET weekend, bro.
A white nigga won the BET 3-point contest.
Man, what's his
Why
name?
is he even in the contest?
Oh, you know what his name is? White Iverson.
I'm about to say either white chocolate or
White Iverson.
What does he do? He raps?
He shoots. He
no,
shoots
he
threes.
probably like
and he's a hooper.
a basketball
Oh,
guy.
like
yeah.
an influencer or something?
yeah.
Okay.
While he was cooking everybody, the DJ Casanova threw on White Iverson instrumental as he cooking everybody.
If I say
What,
it,
you see what I'm saying?
So you went to BET Experience as a celebrity, obviously. You hosted something.
So I got to deal with this spirit that kind of came over me this year that, like, I don't know what it is. It's like the opposite of the Bobby outside. Like, I went out because I was getting paid, and that's not all the way right, bro. You're supposed to be in the mix shaking and baking. But when they paid me for that 3-point contest, I was like, all right.
You got a cool little chick?
Cool, a little tap.
You
little
buying
light
dinner?
tap.
You buying dinner? Which,
I can afford some dinner.
okay.
You
Some
know?
lemon pepper?
Because I ain't make
That's
no
all I
money this
need.
week.
You ain't make no money
I
this
ain't make
week,
no
Tay?
week. It was all promo for me this week.
So,
Man.
I spent a lot of money this week.
So
I mean,
Bobby outside was outside.
Okay.
It
Outside,
wasn't
outside.
I ain't going no celebrity, no nothing. I was in the shit, man.
shaking
I took
and
my little
baking.
14-year-old daughter and her friend
Okay.
to the BET Experience.
See, but that's that young energy around. See, if I had some teenagers or people that had never been in the music industry, that, it makes it because you get to see it through their lens. They love it.
So let's start this shit out.
Yeah, how was it?
Let's get it cracking, man.
Come
Like,
on.
so Bobby outside, we got there. Anne Marie was first.
Okay.
I had my daughter and her friend with her,
Mm-hmm.
and the shit wasn't good.
God.
And my daughter and her friend
God.
was like, "Who is this?
Ah.
What is happening?" Right? And I'm like, I literally took my daughter to learn. Like, I want her to see polished people. I
Right.
want her to see how to perform, how to work the crowd, how to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it I told Jay, like, she redeemed herself in the actually BET Awards. She was rocking.
Mm-hmm.
But in this, maybe it was more of a dress rehearsal or whatever, but it wasn't good. And so we went and got in line at Marathon Burger, got us some burgers.
I had a marathon burger as well.
Was in line for about an hour and a half. It was crazy.
You waited an hour and a half for a burger?
That burger was fire.
No. You waited an hour and a half for a burger.
Yeah, let me tell you why.
Okay, I need to know.
First of all, every line was long. You know who I saw? Thought I was you? He said, Valentine. I saw a big ass John Gray. Pastor John Gray.
Yeah.
What?
Gave him a hug. He was eating it. Nigga rich, he fat. That nigga said, I said, is it good? He said, nigga, it's one of the best burgers I ever had. There you have it. I stood in line for an hour and a half for a marathon burger, and it did not disappoint.
Man.
Let me tell you what was funnier. We in line, Sam.
Yep.
Is it Black Sam? Is that what he goes by?
Yeah.
Yep,
brother.
yep.
Nipsey's brother.
He back there chefing
Chloe
it up.
and Chloe and my little goddaughter see him,
Okay.
Yep.
and they're like, "Oh my God, that's Nipsey's brother. We want to go take a picture." Don't embarrass me. Don't do that. Don't do that. He looks just like Nipsey. I'm like, okay, yeah, don't you do that.
You gotta relax.
So let's keep going. Then Mario pops on. Mario's next.
Mhm.
So R&B, y'all have seen my post. My post was Boss Man D-Lo, because Boss Man D-Lo tore the house down.
Right.
Mario was cool. Too much dancing for me. I want him to. So y'all know I'm a straight up and down dude. There's about one dude that can get away with singing and dancing as much as they do, and that's Chris Brown.
Brother Breezy.
Everybody else, and Usher.
And Usher.
Because them niggas, and Usher really, Usher, him and Justin Timberlake are probably the two people that can really, really dance, and the mic is really, really on, right? But Mario was doing it, and it was too much dancing. First of all, you ain't that great of a dancer, fam. Like, you
Jesus.
cool. Like, you could really sing.
Bobby.
So I
Major singer.
want him to sing.
Bobby, BT Experience.
So you don't want artists to be full performance?
I do want full performance, Jay, but I want it okay, so I can give you the example I can give you is Usher does it in a way where it's staged, it's still classy, it makes room for his voice. You know what I mean? Like, Mario wasn't singing enough, which I'm like, wait, Mario.
So that's your issue.
He wasn't singing enough.
He wasn't singing enough.
Yeah,
Okay,
he doing this a lot. You know what I mean?
I got a theory.
He didn't really give me what I wanted to see because I know what type of vocalist he is.
It's the BT Experience. You got to switch the show up sometimes, bro. This is where you work on the moves, bro. It's a very forgiving crowd, young. He probably was just working on moves this time. So that when he get back out on tour.
Because what I saw when he hopped at the pre-show,
Mhm.
he was getting busy. So maybe it was as Coach said. Excuse me. It was a pre-show. All right, what you call it? Rehearsal.
So that's funny.
Yeah,
You said that's
work
funny. You
on
said
it.
he was getting busy at the pre-show.
I like
My
it.
man came out there in a leather Hot Wheels outfit. Like what?
So what do you want? What do you
It
want?
looked like a Hot
Okay,
Wheels
because we
box.
have these conversations. We have these conversations. Would you rather a nigga come out there regular?
No, I don't want him to be regular.
But that's what I'm saying.
Maybe have a
The
stylist.
nigga behind you got chest hair and was on full bullshit, and eventually motherfuckers loved it. That we
You gotta
have
stand out.
because that's the thing
Okay.
though.
You gotta
we
stand
have
out.
You
to.
have to stand out, but you can't be corny though,
You gotta
bro.
properly stand out.
Yes. That outfit, no, Jay.
This nigga had his ass out behind your head, Bob.
And he always had his
Pause.
ass out.
And that wasn't
And
cool.
he wore a wild
to a lot of
face.
people, including me.
How'd you say he dressed?
I didn't
what
like
was it called? What was
Androgynous.
it called? Oh, no. There was another name for it. Bread or what'd you?
Breed, which is
Breed.
androgynous.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying you can't jump out there.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're gonna jump out there and it's gonna be wrong. Like
Yep.
him with the ass cheeks out, that was wrong. There just wasn't nobody like us to be like, nigga, that's
Well,
wrong.
but
Ass
look,
cheeks
Sure
out
was
was wrong.
niggas that was
But
out there.
look, was it wrong or was it a way to cut through?
That was wrong.
No, it was
To
wrong,
me.
bro.
To me.
Yeah.
I just think
To me,
that
There's no reason for a grown man to have his ass cheeks out.
Never.
No reason.
Never.
You cannot
Never.
give me one good reason.
Never.
Somebody said, you scared to show your motherfucking ass. And then he said, bitch, who you talking to?
You think that's how the conversation went?
Because this is what I'm
He said, who
thinking.
you talking to?
Who you talking to?
Hey, cut the ass out
Give
my
me- give
pants
me
right
some
now.
scissors. He said, give me those scissors. He had a deep voice. Give me those scissors.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comments said they support Prince and his
And his
cheeks
ass
out
cheeks out.
100%.
Look, ask somebody in the comments, what artist would they accept that from today? Who is the artist that they will accept?
Could
cheeks
somebody get that off right
You
now?
see what I'm saying? Who
I
can
mean,
pull that
Glorilla had
off?
her little cheeks out,
Glorilla.
and then
Hey.
she won the Gospel Award.
That was
Are we
crazy.
skipping there? Are we going
Hey, I
straight
love their
there?
little chaps.
I
I love their little
just-
chaps. I'm
we
not gonna
going
lie.
straight
We're gonna
there?
go in order. We're gonna go in order, but
So yeah, no, I mean, like you said, Jay, it's it's what you like. But
well, we're in a subjective business.
yes,
All
Yeah,
of it
of
is
course.
subjective.
Mario did
right?
stand there more and sing though at the
Yeah.
the outside one for sure.
So so the BT experience sounded like it was really packed.
Mhm.
I think maybe I was hooping too good last year because I didn't get invited this year, and I heard
Really?
niggas was trash in
Trash.
basketball.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, I heard it was really bad basketball.
Oh my God.
Me, Gilly, we wasn't there. We wasn't there this year.
When I
We wasn't there
saw
this year.
DC Young Fly, because it's just like, it's not a lot of brothers that really rep for the skinny niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this young fight don't give no shits about basketball. He's funny as hell.
Hey, but he jumped in the 3-point. I don't know if they put him in the 3-point contest, but he got in the 3-point. I'm like, all right, but funny skinny niggas unite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to say this too.
My God, it was horrible.
Was NLE Chopper there this year? Because he was hooping last year too.
No, bro.
Ah,
A lot of air balls,
Yeah,
bro.
too.
Wait,
lot of
last thing
fucking
about
air
the
balls.
performances though at the BET experience, you got to know the room too. The room was mad hood, Jay,
Okay.
and that's why Bossman D-Lo and Glorilla tore it up. Cause so
Well-
if you're an R&B guy, and you like, that's the thing, like the dance, they wasn't there for that.
No, but
They
that-
was there for take your shirt off. They was there for.
But that's not even about take your shirt off. I think so. We'll go to programming.
Okay.
I think that's bad programming. If you know that that's what that audience is for that day, you put all rap on that day, and then you have a R&B day. Now I didn't go, so I can't say they
Okay.
didn't do that.
Okay.
But to me, if you got A. Marie, Bossman, D-Lo, Glorilla, and Mario, that doesn't go together.
I'm with you. I agree.
That don't go
The
together.
crowd was pro Glorilla and Bossman D-Lo.
Right. So you have
Yeah.
the Bossman Glorilla day, and then you have the A. Marie, Mario, or whoever else on the R&B
Hey,
day.
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw Bobby's
Because the
story,
people show up for what they want to see.
yeah, when I saw Bobby's story, he going crazy to Bossman D-Lo. I'm
Bossman
like,
D-Lo, that
we
nigga.
have an
I'm
R&B
fuck with his
podcast.
Hey, listen, I
we
listen
have an
to
R&B
listen
podcast.
to
You're
me.
supposed to be Bobby outside.
Bobby is no longer under the rock. Bossman D-Lo is my favorite rapper now. Diamond dancing. I'm fat. I want my chicken. Like, there's just certain stuff he says, and the way he says it, bro, is crazy.
I'm like, we have an R&B podcast. Bobby like, Bobby outside, turned up. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
He turned it up, bro.
They let him.
Hey,
They let him in the building.
Yeah,
They let
turned
Bobby
it
in the
up, bro.
building,
And
man.
here we are.
Here we are.
So all right, let's get
Let's
to
go, baby.
Let's get to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to the show.
I was late.
I appreciated first that there was a dress code.
Black tie.
Oh, that was clean.
Black tie. It was considered. Yeah, I mean
That was
that's
clean.
what was said on there. But I think when you say black tie, it just makes niggas put something on.
Yeah.
something.
Whatever that is.
Right.
That's dope.
Right. It makes you pop out.
Because LA don't even really have a dress code per
It's
se.
not even just LA. Nobody has a dress code
Right.
anymore. I mean, we talk about from sports to every nigga the
Mhm.
tunnel. Nobody really has a dress code anymore. So
Right.
niggas come as they are, and that's why even when Bob was talking about an artist certain if they whatever the outfits they wear, my thing is just put something on that's gonna make you look like who you supposed to be.
Right.
That's all I give a fuck
Mhm.
about, right? Like you're gonna have hits, you're gonna have misses, but I want niggas to get dressed.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like them putting that out there
Mm-hmm.
and saying black tie mean put something on.
Yeah.
Put something
25th
on.
anniversary.
And a lot of people did. A lot of people really got dressed up. A lot of people, I would say everybody put something on, but a lot of people got dressed up, and I could appreciate that.
Yeah.
So when I walked in, I thought that was really cool to see really black excellence.
Black excellence looking beautiful.
You know what I mean? Like the room looked good. The room looked good at the awards.
Wait, watch this. So both of y'all niggas went to the awards?
Yeah.
So I want all my Bobby Outside people, the Valentine and this nigga right here went, and I had to sit that
Hey,
one out
listen.
and watch it from TV.
I'm
Bobby Outside needs all access
I'ma tell
to
y'all-
every motherfucking thing.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Y'all gotta make him more famous. Y'all gotta make Bobby more famous so he can get some tickets.
Run up his followers, grab his
Run him
profile,
up. Run him up.
send his profile to somebody. Bobby
Yeah, run him
Outside,
up.
empower our brother, empower him.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I felt pissed that I couldn't get a ticket to the motherfucking BET Awards.
That's how I felt when I looked at the bowling thing, and I
Like,
thought y'all
what?
didn't invite me at first. I felt that energy for a second, Bobby. It's healthy. It's healthy.
That's some bullshit, bro.
Turn your outside up, Bobby.
I'm doing it.
It's
Turning
happening.
my outside up.
Turn your outside up.
100%.
So
Okay.
shout out listen to the people at BET. Bob said he need tickets for 26th anniversary because he didn't miss the 25th.
Hey, your own
See,
brother,
he finna
man.
he finna make me turn up.
This is
He finna
your
make me turn up.
brother.
Okay, so now since he done said that
This is
crazy
your
shit,
brother,
y'all,
man. Right.
since he
You ain't
said
going?
that crazy shit,
You
I
ain't
only
going.
wanted to go because they was doing all the icon
Why does he
shit.
do this?
He-
man?
Now he gonna talk his
And,
way out.
and
Watch
I
him.
want to take my daughter.
Oh, he gonna talk
And
his
so
way
since I
out.
couldn't get no tickets, fuck that shit.
See? Now he's never getting invited.
Because Jay always agitates somebody. You gotta rub it in, man. Damn.
Tell him how you feel.
Bullshit.
Man.
Pussy Club. Rose Club.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. We
They
gonna
said they
we
said
gonna
they
figure-
got Bob. They said they got Bob. And they said you need some turn your outside up merch.
turn
Turn
your
your
outside up.
Really, bro? Really? This is bullshit.
Nah, and you know, but I'm gonna say
Hey,
what's
well, Kosine get to go to GNX tour.
this is true.
It happened.
And I was a
dog.
good sport about it though. I came up with a reason.
I was a good sport.
I came up with a reason why Tony didn't text me, why he still ain't text me back. You know what I'm saying?
You right. I can't be spoiled. He right. I did go to some really fly shit. That shit was
Yeah,
fire.
I was a good sport
That shit
about
was
it,
so
man.
dope. All right, it was dope. He right. You right. You
Yeah.
right, Jack. All right, turn my outside up.
Turn your outside up.
Turn
bro.
my outside
Listen,
up.
Bob, what size you want? They gonna make you a shirt. What you want? A medium, a large? What
Medium.
you want?
I'm
Get
medium,
Bob
baby.
a medium.
Bobby outside.
Get medium. It say Bobby
All
outside.
access. This week in R&B, Bobby outside, all access.
All access.
Run it up.
Well, look, if I don't do the special, like, so they asked me to do this BT special about the BT Awards. When I first got the brief, it said Tank, J Valentine, Eric Bellinger. I said, oh man, I'm in. Get to set, no Tank, no J Valentine, no Eric Bellinger.
What is he talking about?
I never said yes.
What is he talking about?
It was like
No,
a.
he went and did like a spot for him.
That's how you got his ticket?
That's
I
how I
think
got
that's
my
what
only
he-
That's the
yeah.
only reason. Despite having
Oh.
2 shows on BT, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Man, you had 2 shows on
I had
BT?
2. I did the Encore and I had Man Cave.
What's Encore? Oh, that's the
Encore.
one where the girls they was like banging on you every episode.
I got they tried to destroy me. They tried
A lot of people are trying to do that, Kosine. You still here,
Hey,
champ.
bro.
Still here.
Hey, you a survivor, bro.
I had to talk to myself.
Still you
inside. I
rise.
was like, I started this. This is what I said to myself. I said, Rihanna didn't treat me like this. Jasmine Sullivan didn't treat Kelly Rowland doesn't treat me like. I just started Sierra. I just started going through all the names that did right by me, and I just took that last year for 3 weeks. EP still came out and it still slapped. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you put out an EP from it.
Oh yeah. You think a bad attitude is gonna keep me from delivering?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
RJ, get us back on I Digress. So
All right.
that they was dressed. You like it where everybody was dressed?
You know, everybody was dressed up. And you know, just the vibe of the building was good, man. I think it was very celebratory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Obviously, it was the 25th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they brought out the big guns, man. They brought out the big guns. I mean, Kevin Hart was the host. Tyler Perry was in there like, yeah, I'm about to own this. Like, you remember when Martin Lawrence said that about the club?
Because you know I'm about to own
this. That's how Tyler Perry was walking around. I don't know if Tyler gonna own it or not, or if they agreed on the price, but it really felt like he about to own it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got up there, he was bossed up, talking
I mean,
about how many millionaires he done made
all
out
the
here.
shows are his on there,
All
pretty
is
much.
his. They all
said
his.
that.
They all his.
Yeah.
He's diabolical too, because it's like, this is off, but it just popped up in my head how he be really tapping into, like, if you just got divorced, he gonna put you in a divorce movie.
That was sick.
Oh, that's how he do it? No,
you didn't see Divorced in a Black with Megan Good and Corey Harder?
And now you got divorced sisters.
And now you got divorced sisters with Victoria Luckett? I'm like, yo, this nigga's wild, bro.
What? That's crazy.
Hey, that's what he do. He black pain. He will use your pain.
And
he will use it.
And get you paid.
And get you paid.
Wow. Because he know you don't really even have to be a method actor, I guess. Like, you really
feel it for real.
You feel it for real.
Yeah.
You feel it. But listen, he walk around that motherfucker like, I'm about to own this next week.
Kind of genius. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I mean? It is, but it's diabolical.
Because he know when he said, when they say, you don't love me no more.
He know
you believe him.
No, look, that means he was at lunch. He was at lunch with somebody and they was like talking and he didn't really care what they was talking about. He's like, and you know I got divorced. He was like,
say less.
Say less.
He was at that meeting they was talking to. He didn't give a fuck what they was talking about.
Hey, Jay, no table read or nothing. Booked. You're booked. Booked.
Just got
booked.
You're booked.
No table
You just
read.
got divorced? You're booked. It's wow. I'm sorry, Tyler. Actually, I'm not. But you're a wild nigga.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, they brought out the big dogs, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, star-studded.
It was very, very star-studded, man. And the performances. I'm gonna jump straight to the tribute, man. I'm going there first.
Mm-hmm.
No, fuck all that. We live. We going 106 in Park first.
Okay.
We going 106 in Park first. You know what I mean? Because that happened first.
Tell me what you thought. Talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I was a teenager all over again. I'm like, oh, this is my childhood. This is great. And these new artists can't fuck with us. So that's how I felt in my spirit.
I was late. Who all performed?
So,
the king,
Keisha Cole.
The king.
What?
King of the South.
Maya.
What?
T.I.
What?
A. Marie.
Bow Wow was the closer.
Bow Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And B2K. All four.
Wait, no.
B2K. And who I'm forgetting?
Ashanti.
And Ashanti.
Damn.
And Ashanti.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot to tell you that. The 106 Park performances was one of my favorite things of the whole awards.
And that's how they started it off.
T.I., bro. T.I., bro.
Hmm.
T.I. is such a great performer, man.
T.I. is superstar.
When I say he brings it, and it's just his level of confidence.
Right.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm cracking up watching it from home.
Mm-hmm. Chill out. Oh, Bobby. Chill out.
I'm watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my daughter, Ronnie, shout out Ronnie Simone, we was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And Bow Wow went last, and you could tell because he was the closer, because he's Mr. 106 in Park. When I say Bow Wow was out there going hard.
Hey, Bow Wow can perform his ass
and
off.
It was a love song, though.
And I was out
he
there.
did a Sierra song.
No, I forgot. I was out there shooting jumpers. Bowling!
Oh, yeah!
Jim Jones came out there.
What?
No lie. No lie. You know this. Bowling! Hell yeah.
Oh my
Nigga.
God.
Yes,
It was
bro.
a moment,
It was a moment,
bro.
100%.
It was a moment.
100%.
And watching artists artist.
Yes.
I won't say rapper or singer. Artist.
Artist.
Be polished.
Cook.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Hey, Marie came out there, you dig? And then Maya came out there, nigga, dum, 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 dum. And nigga and popping it in. Nigga.
It was a battle.
Nigga.
They was getting down.
Battle of the legs.
My wife is about to be pissed because not only did we get there late, but we left early too.
Oh, you missed the 106 in Park stuff?
I didn't even see that. And she was so mad because we
So
was
now
out.
I'm mad at him, Jay. The
He
nigga
wasted
had
his
a ticket and he was
wasted his
late.
ticket. He wasted his ticket. And he lived down the street from there, too.
That's bullshit, Alonzo. That's
late.
plain bullshit.
And left
Nigga wasted his
early.
ticket.
When she
No,
find
wait.
out this went down, yikes.
So I want to ask y'all a question, though.
Yeah.
Should Sierra had come out with Bow Wow and perform?
Nope.
It's two married men.
Nope.
Of course
Absolutely
not, man.
not.
No, I'm asking. I'm not.
Absolutely not.
Hey, don't
He
jump me,
violated.
guys.
The nigga violated.
Say that didn't do it.
No.
You can't even ask that. That's-
I'm asking because the people want to know.
No. Absolutely
What's wrong with y'all?
I'm not married, so that's why I'm asking y'all.
No, it's not because she's married to another guy now.
No, so okay,
it's
so
from what he said.
no,
like,
I'm not.
you know
Okay,
what
so
I mean?
take away what I don't even know what he said, but take away what he
Mhm.
said. I don't know what he said.
Mhm.
Would you let your wife perform at the awards with her ex-boyfriend?
Fuck no. What? Fuck no. Hard F. What?
But I'm thinking about it, which is I didn't know Bob would be thinking about it.
Because he don't got that Hispanic possessive. The Hispanic possessive?
No, also it ain't even just about that. Like if that's work, right? If that's work for her,
That's work.
and it's a moment for her, she has a record out.
No.
No, let me finish. Here's my thing too. I don't know where you do the possessive or whatever you do. Like, if my wife ever trick it off on me, nigga, that's her loss.
But Bobby,
I don't look at it as, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a jealous man or
you said work, right? They're already rich forever.
They
and
are.
ever.
That's true. You're right.
So is no. See, the peace, there's peace when you don't have to know too many details about what was going on before you got in there. That's where they said the phrase "ignorance is bliss." You don't want to know. Mario Winans said it. I don't want to know.
But that's her ex-boyfriend
Those niggas are
regardless.
famous.
But they got hit
Yeah,
records.
they're famous.
It's-
And
yeah,
they're
it's
famous.
not
You're
like
gonna see
it's-
that guy,
yeah.
bro. That's not the same
Yeah.
thing. That's not the same thing.
So
That's
then what
facts.
happened? What happened when the people are just talking about how great they look together, and now that's
Who
all in
cares?
the.
Yeah.
Who cares?
It's unnecessary.
That's his wife. She ain't going nowhere.
It's unnecessary energy.
Nah.
Don't even
So
look at them.
I actually would say yes to that.
Okay. If I would say yes, and then he said hard, F
You'll
no.
never see the twinkle in that nigga eye again. You'll never see the fucking twinkle.
Maybe
in
you
his
let the nigga see what he lost out on, man.
No, it's over.
Okay. You know, there's a certain thing called player, and there's a certain thing called possessive.
No,
I'm gonna take you to the possessive side and get you away from the players, because the players say, "Hey, baby, go do what you gotta do." You know what I mean? Come on home.
And you know that the reason why you did that, because that's biblical. Scripture say it's yours. It's yours. That's what's in the book. Yeah.
You know, a man wrote that book, right?
I mean, tell me a book that a man didn't write.
Exactly.
Hello.
A man ain't right Harry Potter.
Hey. Also, no, but I'm about to hit him with love does not envy, love is not jealous, or none of that though, too. Love is perfect. Like, so you can't, if we're gonna do the Bible, like you can't be possessive and jealous.
Why? That's exactly
keeps no wrong.
No, that's exactly what God says.
That's fear.
He says. Now we get
Jealousy,
it now because
jealousy is fear.
But look,
Huh?
Are you fearful?
Well,
Fear.
stay in it though. Stay in it because he say it himself. I am a jealous God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. I'm a jealous
You're not God.
You're not God.
God can
I'm
be
his
jealous.
son.
You can't.
I'm his son.
It's a sin for us to be jealous.
I'm his son. First of all, this is how you avoid from even getting jealous. Don't even let her look at that nigga in the eye. This is how we don't even play with it.
In the eye.
Don't look at that nigga.
Hey, Coach, you're a
in the-
jealous girl.
You're a jealous girl.
Fellas, you're a jealous nigga in this town. That's me, girl.
Kosine
I'm
is
a
a
jealous. Don't
in
you
the town.
look? Oh, baby.
This nigga, bro.
All right. I just had to
Okay.
ask that because
Okay.
That's good.
that was
That's a
kind of
good
like
question, bro.
That's
but
good.
It's been
That's a
a
good
thing
question.
that's been going around.
That's
I've been
good.
seeing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's been, it's
Mhm.
kind of
Mhm.
a question that's been popping up a lot. So I felt like we might as well at least talk about it.
Yeah.
Cause that stuff be making me have to boo boo. I know
Hey
we
man,
gonna
let's
move
get out
on.
of there. Let's get
It
out of there.
makes
Let's get
him
out
But
of
it
there.
make me have to boo boo when I.
Let's get out of there, bro. She married you.
She picked you, Coach.
She
You
picked
here
you, bro.
somewhere.
Hey, Coach, she picked you.
She picked you.
Whew.
Let's get back to the
Here
performances.
we
Come
go.
on, Valentine.
What,
Let's
what
get
was
to
you,
it.
next?
bro.
What was next?
Pick shoes.
What was next?
So then let's jump to the tributes now. Let's jump
Okay.
to the tributes now. Jamie Foxx tribute.
Woo! Man.
Jamie Foxx tribute.
Come on, come on, come on.
I like Craig Robinson as a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how. I mean, I get it. He sings a little bit too, but his opening up of the
Threw me off a little
yeah,
bit.
it threw me off a little bit.
It didn't
But
even
I
throw
like
you
it.
up. He was flat.
But I like it.
He wasn't. It didn't have the energy it needed.
Yeah.
Let's be. You know, I'm gonna be brutally honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think they wanted him to use his comedy and
Because
his
he can play.
he actually
Yeah,
can, they say
he
he's
can
a
play.
super cold musician.
Look, I look
What he did was mid though. It was super mid.
super. And as somebody, I got a piano in my house.
Right.
Now, when I see a grand, I'm like, oh, we get to play a grand.
Right.
Ah, so cool.
Go in. Right.
And then, not to jump ahead, but Brother Tanky come up right behind and show you what this is about.
I'm gonna say this. Probably he is good. When it comes to other comedians, like Casby already said, I can play basketball, and then me and Jay smoke a lot of industry cats, right?
Mhm.
And then you get up there with a tank and a baby face, and all of a sudden you feel a little bit different. Maybe got a little nervous.
Well, and also, like, if you look at a Jamie special and if you go to a Tank concert,
Yeah.
to me, that's some of the best part of the show. Strip everything
they sit down
down
at
and
the
they just
piano.
playing
Yup.
jokes. I mean,
Yeah.
playing the piano, telling jokes, and just
Singing.
it's like a
Mhm.
conversation. That's an
Yes.
art form, man.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
was,
I felt like
I was like-
I felt like he just got thrown into the fire
Yeah.
and,
too.
or really into the jungle with the wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right? Because
yeah,
that's the intro and then it go to Babyface.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Babyface.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me talk about Babyface. And Jay knows this.
That's
Babyface
the nigga, man.
is my favorite, one of my favorite singers and my favorite songwriter of all time.
Yeah.
To the point to where in my room, when we had a record deal already and everything, but in my room, remember back in the days, you would put all the
You
on
gotta-
pictures
you
up
gotta
around
do
your
it.
wall. I had the Tender Lover. I knew the whole Tender Lover album.
Got it.
Jay knows this. I used to sing it to my women. That's how I used
Mhm.
to get loose. Bobby used to use the Tender Love album
You was singing?
in a nasty kind of way.
What,
Yeah,
Bobby?
Yeah. So when I see Babyface, I see one of my idols.
Mm-hmm.
And over the years, we've seen him live places. Babyface never misses. Babyface is special, bro.
Babyface is
Wow.
Babyface.
But yeah, Babyface is
Babyface is Babyface.
yes.
So once
yes,
it kicked into that,
yes,
and then you got Luda coming out, and I don't know if I've ever seen Luda miss.
bro.
Luda like
Luda don't miss.
I don't think Luda misses.
He
He's
doesn't.
a robot. He's
he
a robot.
doesn't.
Like, he's so professional.
Yeah.
He's
Mhm.
so polished.
Yes.
Mhm.
And he's so fucking good.
Yes.
Like, even, because he was in the freestyle.
Nigga, his
basement
freestyle
too.
was nuts.
Yep.
He's super underrated.
Cooking.
Yep.
When niggas use the whole underrated shit,
You don't think he
it's
is?
gotta be Ludacris.
Yes.
Because that nigga's really underrated. He's really good.
Talk
Gentlemen,
about Luda as a
gentlemen,
lyricist. The nigga's insane.
Gentlemen, there are not a lot of albums and artists that have allowed me to executive produce their projects.
Mhm.
The opportunity to executive produce Ludaversal and just really see
You executive produce a Ludacris album?
what?
You know this has nothing to do with you, right?
Yes, it does, Jay. Jay, let me have this moment.
Supposed to connect.
Bobby didn't even know about this.
I didn't.
Bobby.
You knew that, Jay?
Jay don't care.
You don't.
Jay never cares that I'm in these trenches with these people.
Wow.
So
I
You know, 'cause-
want to see if the people care. Go ahead, keep talking.
Oh, shit.
they care, Jay. You don't care because you my friend in real life. They care.
They said let you cook. Let him cook.
Let me
Go ahead.
cook.
Go, bro. Go.
So
Go ahead, go ahead.
not
I'm reading.
because you know how you say like, when you get in the studio, it's all about is Santa Claus real or not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't tell you how many times you get in the studio and be like, Santa Claus is not real.
Yeah.
Santa Claus is real.
Yeah.
And like, I want to say it's his first car, like it's like Acura, like the first car he ever had. That's where he right at. You give him the beats, he gotta go to the first whip and go drive around and come back to the studio.
Yeah.
And that shit be pristine, bro. So yeah, man. I mean, people like Ludacris, like that's the standard of how to be excellent. how to have the wife, the kids, the multiple properties. Like, it's the real thing, bro.
So there's a Bobby story with Ludacris as well.
Here we go.
There we go.
So my wife actually grew up with
Ghost
Ludacris.
story, Bobby story.
Ludacris is
We're
actually
never gonna get through this.
people might not
fucking
know this.
tribute.
Ludacris is actually from Champaign, Illinois,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and my wife grew up with him.
yeah.
Word.
So we're also really good friends with LaToya Luckett. And
Right,
so one time LaToya was in town, she called us, oh, we're gonna be hanging out with Luda. His daughter's turning 13.
Mhm.
They had a private party out on he had a spot in Malibu. Then after we went to what's the Malibu spot, Jay? The food.
Man,
Noble.
I'm not jumping in y'all story.
We went
man.
to-
I'm letting you niggas
we went
tell
to-
y'all childhood stories.
We
man.
went to Noble, and the nigga
Right,
introduced
right.
me to the the fly dishes. You know what I mean? Like,
What does this have to do with the
to
tribute,
see what a
guys?
good nigga Ludacris is. He took care of us, bro. It was dope. Then we went to a show after that. Ludacris is a good nigga, is all I'm saying.
All right,
You
go
meet
ahead.
people and they're really solid. Ludacris is solid. Okay,
We
go
gotta
ahead,
get him
Jay.
man his flowers,
Damn,
man.
Jay. You was giving him his flower that weekend.
And I got
Yeah.
out of here. And yeah, the
Real
one
estate.
time we was at Nobu,
Yeah.
it was me, Luda, I think Shaka
Yeah.
was there.
Shout out
I-20
Shaka.
pulled up. Nigga, no, nigga.
I-20.
Luda, you're fucking great, man. You're great.
All right, okay, go ahead.
next.
All right, yeah.
Then Tank's ass came out there.
Come on.
Woo!
Come
with my
on.
fucking blue silk suit on.
The general.
With a bow tie and some glasses and was Ray Charles.
Hey, what's that song? I love that song.
The general.
Night and day. Baby!
That's that Cosby episode.
Baby!
Yeah. That's all I felt. I felt like Bud.
Man.
When he was out
Hey.
there, I felt like Bud.
I thought Tank was only gonna play the piano. Tank did his thing, bro.
Man, bro.
That's-
Another robot.
That's kind of the lie I told to people that was close to us. Yeah, you know they just gonna have Tank play the piano.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, you got to cook that.
Yeah, they
you
let
got,
me
to, you got to
know.
give some vocals.
Yes.
You got to give the people what they want.
Yes.
And I ain't gonna lie. I want to say, after coming off the back of Broadway, right? You know, being over there, voice sound good, man. Voice sound strong, man.
A nigga singing eight shows a week, 6
See what I'm
days,
saying?
6
Yeah.
days a week performing 8 shows.
Yeah.
Nigga, your voice better
Build
be
that up.
there.
You build that up right
Yeah.
there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And then J Hud,
Shot-town.
J
she
Hud.
came out there, man. and
Big voice.
screamed on him.
Screamed on him.
Screamed on him.
Yeah.
She is to be respected.
She is.
And
She
that
goes
is
up top.
that like
Easy.
you go from Tank at the piano, nigga, hitting some notes that's like he hit
Yeah.
some of that. Ah,
Yeah.
nigga. I was in the audience and I heard motherfuckers do this. Right, the subtle joints,
right,
right?
yeah,
And
right,
then you
right.
got the powerhouse.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was a perfect mix.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I saw
agree.
Jamie just
I agree.
emotionally just crumbling. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, get that love. Let
So-
it fold
so-
you
so-
up, Jamie.
So Tank said, he said, yeah, Chief, I'm gonna lay the ice so she can skate.
Woo! That's a bar. That's a
She's-
bar.
Nigga, she skated.
She did skate.
Nigga, she
did
skated,
skate.
nigga.
She did. She did.
Right? And then you got the party. You got the greatest performer of all time. And just the, he get the party going, man. You got Dougie Fresh.
Come on.
You got Dougie Fresh pop up, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, I
man.
did like the way they started that
With the show?
Yeah.
I did like the
You know
way
what
they
I
started
mean?
that with the
Then Teddy got the motherfucking rhinestone
Yeah.
piano tar. What's that thing
Yeah.
called? Is that what it's called? A piano tar?
A
A
piano
keytar.
A
I
keytar?
think it's called a key.
piano tar is hilarious. As you can tell, me and Jay didn't go to band camp.
I'm
don't know nothing
I'm
about
not a
band camp.
nigga,
Piano tar
man.
is
All I
wild.
saw is piano tar, man.
Holding that thing.
With some
Hey, Teddy Riley,
shine
best,
on
he
it.
the
did,
best
with
on
the
that
straw.
thing. Teddy Riley be going
Teddy
ham on
Riley
that.
He had the
nigga,
music
bro.
straw in
Yeah,
there.
he did.
Teddy Riley's the nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
Let's make sure that people know that.
Yeah,
Teddy Riley's the nigga,
yeah,
Yep.
he is.
right? Then he sang to blame it on Talkbox.
Yeah. Making harmony with itself.
This is the thing that people don't realize. I think this might be the first time where you had Talkbox and the auto-tune on the same stage.
Yeah, it happened.
With him and T-Pain?
With him and T-Pain.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And it was legendary. As the fuck.
And then
Legendary.
you got Breon doing his moves.
Come on.
Hey, bro.
Come on.
He put the Kango back on.
My verses back.
Yeah,
He
did,
wrote
bro.
that verses
Come on,
back.
man.
Hey, Breon, you don't want your manager all up in
Yes,
your
you do.
videos.
Yes, you
all
do.
up on your show, your
Yes,
tribute.
you do.
Breon sick, bro.
Hey, listen. when Breon popped out in the all white
You
with
was
the
rolling?
Kango, nigga, I went crazy, nigga. I was in the
can't-
crowd going, Breon!
His energy was at
Oh, he got the energy.
Go
I'm
crazy,
talking-
Breon! Go
what?
crazy! Go crazy! Because y'all know for me, I stand on both sides of the business,
Mhm.
right? As much as I say, oh, I don't sing no more, and I'm still an artist at heart.
Mhm.
But I know what it takes to put that shit together.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I know what he went through putting it together.
Right.
I'm on phone with Breon every single day.
Word.
We on FaceTime, nigga. He had spending 3 days in Vegas making sure T-Pain gonna show up. Cause T-Pain had other prior engagements.
Right. So you got to go see about it.
Nigga, I'm on phone with him. Get Tank on the phone, and then nigga, he on the other line with Jesse Collins. Then he on the I'm watching him wiggle, bro. Like, oh, this is, and he putting this together for his mans, bro. Like, he's
Yeah.
really putting a
brotherhood.
special thing
Right,
together for him.
right.
Was there ever any time for them to rehearse? How do you even?
I think they rehearsed maybe once.
Word.
So y'all got to see what y'all saw. I know for sure Tank only rehearsed once.
Wow.
So y'all got to see what y'all saw with one, maybe 2 rehearsals.
Man.
I know T-Pain didn't have really no time to rehearse because I think they private jetted him out as soon as he got off stage.
Wow.
Because he got the West Canson Fest. Shout out to T-Pain. He got that West Canson.
Word.
You know what I mean? So he
Right.
Oh,
getting
his tour.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
rehearsing and getting all his stuff together. You know, J Hud, you know, she probably
She J Hud, bro.
yeah, she got
Yeah.
the TV show. She
Mhm.
doing the shit that we trying to get to.
Mhm.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
come on, man.
So
The Bobby Outside show.
and Babyface and Teddy and we need a you know what, nigga? There we go, dog.
Bobby
Outside
Outside
show?
show. That's
I would,
powerful.
I would love that.
You like
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm with it.
You with it too?
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Shoot. Bobby Outside.
Expand. Yeah, you expand. Now you just
You know what I mean?
outside on all kind of
it'll
stuff.
be
Yeah.
like, damn, Bobby used to be on this show called This Week in R&B. Y'all remember
Yeah.
that?
Now
The
he
Bobby
outside all the
Bobby
time.
Outside show was the show. Bob said, fuck this
Straight
nigga.
Straight up right.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you too. Jamie be getting me, bro. And then when he got up there and got the award,
Oh, man.
Come
and
on.
he starts talking about God, and he said that could have been him up there on the
Yep.
thing when they was, showing the people.
The
Bro,
shit,
I'm
yeah,
watching
yeah.
it from home in tears.
You
Like,
tried?
yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Thug
Like,
tears are like
Well, I mean,
emotional tears. You like couldn't stop yourself. Could you
Nah,
stop it?
yeah, I don't do that. But just a
Okay.
couple little, your
Nah,
eyes,
look.
eyes get hot.
Let
you
me
know what I'm
tell you
saying?
something.
Alright,
One or
did you-
two drop.
Did you see his comedy special?
Yeah.
Okay,
of
so
course.
he told that story again. So
Yeah.
the first time I heard the story during the
yeah,
comedy special,
yeah.
I was a wreck.
Yeah. I
And
was more erect that time.
I was a wreck specifically because when I was coming back from Bali, I was like sick and I was like having like a panic attack on a system malfunction. And it's like this long flight back to the US. My wife had already left. I ain't wanted to stay. Long story longer. The only thing that got me together was to just listen to some music, man. I'm not gonna say what I was listening to, but I put my headphones on and literally was able to figure it out and get on this long ass flight back onto this side of the world.
Yeah.
So for him to be in the hospital,
And his daughter pull up with the guitar.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nah, I was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
come on, fellas.
Yeah.
You know what else
what I'm
I love?
saying?
The redemption.
Snuck in.
The redemption piece that he said too, when he said, God, you gave me another shot, and this time I promise I'm gonna get it right.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna get it right. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And even his thought process and what he's like this comedy special coming. I know he's gonna add I think like gospel, he wants to add gospel choir. You saw he was like, Kirk, we gotta do some stuff. You know what I mean? Like he just I like where his mind is, man.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
Jamie, bro. Salute to Jamie Foxx, man.
Man,
Like, and
goat.
I've had these conversations and arguments at times about him being the greatest entertainer of all time and of all things. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really know anybody that's been able to do it at that high of a level.
That could do all those things.
that
Really
can do
good.
all those things really, really
Yeah.
good.
Well,
When his music started dropping, I just was like, damn. Like,
Yeah.
because he had an album out like when I was in college, and I remember,
Peep This. That was the Peep This album.
okay.
Yeah, that
And
had
some,
Infatuation on it.
that's my shit.
Mhm.
That's right, yeah.
some of the chicks was listening to it, but I wasn't on the train. I just was like, what? Jamie Foxx? Ah.
I ain't telling jokes.
But then he's
All right.
the consistency
Yeah,
and
that Unpredictable
man,
was
bruh,
different. Yeah, that was
sheesh.
different. And then
And then
Stevie Wonder.
Steve
Let's
L.
go.
Steve L!
Steve L.
Steve L. Hey, listen.
With the Coke White on?
with the
Come on,
cold
baby.
white on.
Hey
and
man,
all
shout
the-
out to my nigga Casey real quick.
Okay.
Shout out to my nigga Casey, man. Casey, you got Stevie Wonder out here fly, man. I don't know if he see it or not, but
Here you go.
that nigga fly, man.
You
hear me? You hear me?
Hey, bro.
Stevie got his own jokes about
That's
that
what I was
shit.
about to say. That's what I was about to say.
Hey, Stevie was crying. He was
Himself,
crying.
yeah.
I can't
Stevie
even
was
say
out
I can't
there
even defend him the way
flying.
I used to because Stevie.
No, but then
he
when
hit on the
Jamie
shit
Foxx
now.
got up there and did that thing with the trophy, like, how does he? Nigga, I was crying. I'm screaming at the TV. Nigga, like, stop, bro.
Hey, that nigga Stevie Wonder, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
go.
He got Stevie Wonder
What
to
else do
give
you
him
want?
his Icon Award.
It's big.
On top of all of the amazing artists that were
Right.
part of his tribute.
Right. That's how you top it off.
That's how you
Yo.
do that.
To me, you know, and I said that when I walked in earlier, that's the best tribute I've seen for me. My personal favorite
Mhm.
is that. Like where you got multiple Hall of Fame legends, you got Oscar winners, you got Hall of Fame songwriters, you have the GOAT himself, Stevie Wonder. Like, come on, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on. You got the New Jack Swing. The guys who created sound.
Right.
Yep. Well deserving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it was high level.
They got it right.
I talked to my brother Breon this morning, man. I just told him congratulations. I said, you did
Yeah.
it. Y'all did it.
Straight
That was
up.
very special.
And it's good that we had this moment because when award shows be crazy, people run the fry, to be able to talk about how they got it right, man.
Yeah.
This was dope,
Yeah.
legendary.
Yeah. No, I feel
You
like
know?
they got the show right. Right?
Mhm.
Like I feel like Kevin was the right host. I feel like, especially for the times. To me, Kevin is really merging the worlds in comedy.
Mhm.
I feel like he can stand next to a Kosine, but then he can also stand next to a Martin Lawrence or a Mike Epps or, you know what I mean, all those legends, the Wayans and, and so on and
Right.
so forth.
He's the bridge.
He's the
Mhm.
bridge, right? So I felt like he was the perfect host. And when that nigga said that Kirk Franklin was out there popping for Jesus,
That's what he said.
man.
Because they had
But
like
with the
muted it.
full word though. I ain't even saying because I
Is that
don't
why
get.
Kirk was looking embarrassed like that?
Man, he said.
Did you see his face?
Man, he said Kirk be out there
He really said that.
popping for Jesus, bro.
And twerking.
Because they
Oh
had
my
muted it.
God.
I was watching it.
He was like, "It's live. Y'all can't do shit." I was like, "Oh, this nigga's wild."
but I haven't
And then he did that laugh that he be doing, like when he can't stop. Nigga, I was watching the TV crying.
It's interesting, and I'm 20. I'm almost 20 years in on knowing Kevin. You know what I'm
Did you
saying?
pick up your phone call?
Why you gotta ask me that?
Because you tried to like segue
That
in
was a
like y'all
major
was
flex.
like real
That was a-
friends. No, I wasn't flexing because
No,
I
I
don't.
said no. He was what he
yeah.
said. The way he said it. The way he said it was
I
a
just
flex.
moved through
And
the
then
channels.
you messed it up.
I moved through the channels as to how we talk.
He don't pick up your phone call.
You know what I'm saying? John pick up and then connect me with Kev when I was talking. I called John the barber
Yes.
first.
Kev's in the shower. He's not gonna be in it.
I called
He's
John
on
first.
set.
I'm like, yo, John, you think Kev, I mean, shit, before me and Tank was cool. That's how I was with Tank. Like, yo, Jay, you ask Tanky, But anyway, I had been saying this, you know what I'm saying, to the homies for a while because I was just like so confused. I'm like, am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? Because that's my move for my song Out Here, the pelvic thrust. I'm like, is Kirk really out here throwing dick at these people? Am I tripping? But I never really said it out loud until
Kevin just said it.
But see, that's how I know I'm not. I'm like, see? Then he got on stage at the end and was like, you did exactly what I asked you not to do.
No. And I'm a full gospel guy, right? I'm a full gospel guy. I've been to the concerts. Kirk Franklin be out there dancing like James Brown, and like he be really all of it. Pelvic, everything.
We need to
shirt, chest hair, like what?
from a gospel
Melodies from
standpoint.
heaven.
From a gospel standpoint.
Melodies from heaven. Hey man, you can't twerk to melodies from heaven.
From a
bro.
gospel standpoint, we need to figure out what moves are gonna be banned. You know what I'm saying?
You can't ban the snowman.
What you mean?
Ban the
You
snowman.
don't remember that from Young Jeezy?
I don't know, but that was classic for this moment. You can't ban the snowman. What?
No, we got to figure out what moves is off limit in gospel. You know what I'm saying?
All of his moves are off limit.
100%.
All his moves are off
100%.
limit, bro. And I don't
100%.
know. Listen, some of the moves are off limits for R&B.
Oh,
Nigga. Kirk a wild boy, bro.
Kirk is throwing tight spirals at these aunties,
With
man.
the Prince heel on, too.
yes.
Tight spirals.
Yes. Prince Hill. Did you hear that?
No scoop action pro, man. No scoop
Hey.
action pro.
But what I will say,
You got to crack
all
it.
jokes aside,
Right.
that nigga cold.
Turn to toe it down.
That nigga Kirk Franklin is cold.
Yep.
Bob said something earlier that he said, man, listen, if Kirk Franklin could sing, everybody would be in trouble.
Everybody.
His energy, his stage presence.
The nigga is he 60? He's all gotta be almost 60.
Yeah, he close.
Oh, wow.
He
yeah.
close.
And he looked good.
You see how he
Yeah.
get down out
He
there?
looked good.
Yes.
He got energy for the people.
Yes, bro. Yes.
He got energy.
That nigga special.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro.
No, you're not lying. Because he went back in the gym. I remember when he came back out and it was the gun show for
I
Kirk.
watched his show last night because we gotta go into it too because I watched Playboy Cardi, bro. And the crowd wasn't doing nothing. And right now he's supposed to be one of the biggest artists in the world, and it brings me back to artist development. Somebody has to work with these guys.
I need a lyric sheet from the song that he performed. I didn't understand one word.
He was just walking around.
I'm just curious, what was he saying? Like, what was he actually saying?
We gotta ask Deuce. Deuce know.
He knows all the words.
Deuce
Okay.
know. Deuce will tell you.
Got it.
Deuce know.
Bro, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, because when you think of Playboy Cardi, I mean, I heard somebody say right now he might be the biggest rapper in the world, right?
He's
close.
huge.
He's
huge.
close. Yeah, like
And
he's
so when you see that moment, again, I don't know, you know,
Mhm.
I haven't seen him. That's my first time ever seen him. I don't even know what the dude look like.
Mhm.
But super unimpressed.
I think it's just the YN to OG gap because I feel like that's how hip hop did the generation before. It was hip hop,
Mhm.
parents, everybody.
So you
was like,
saying
what
you
is-
don't gotta know how to perform?
No, I think we aged out of that. I think we just aged out of that bracket.
Well, I think it's the swing of one thing is cool now in that space, and then other things become cooler. I think the mysteriousness of artists now has
Mhm.
overrun the actual like being uniformed or polished or even being like an ultimate performer. Like kids are more impressed with the mystery. They're more impressed with the goth and the mosh pit and
All right, question.
than they are with what the artist is actually doing.
Question for both of y'all. Do y'all think he will be relevant in 5 years?
I say yes.
Well,
I say yes.
Well, to answer your question, that's a tough question to answer because you don't have to be able to perform to be relevant. You just got to have hit records. So if he's got hit records, sure.
Yeah.
You don't have to be
No,
able to
but it's a
perform.
lot of people that kind of come and go away.
Oh, I
You
don't
know
know
what
his
I'm saying? They
music.
come, they have a hot
He knows his
moment,
music probably
and they
better.
just
I
gone.
don't know if I don't know.
I'm saying,
I can't say.
with what we saw last night,
Mhm.
does that have the longevity quality to it? I don't know. I don't know.
We don't
You
know
what I'm saying?
where this is going. Fucking Timbaland just signed an AI artist.
Here we go.
We don't know where any of this is going.
Yeah.
How you feel about that, Bob?
Terrible.
I'm
that shit
curious.
is terrible. That shit is terrible.
What you mean?
It's terrible.
Something with no
We
human
gotta
touch.
sign
I don't wanna
humans,
hear,
bro.
Yeah, I don't want to hear.
Oh no, we
music
don't even have to
with no-
sign. I want to take that back. We don't even need to sign anyone. We need to partner. That's the other part. Partnering. This is completely cutting out partnerships, right?
You don't even need
And
a person.
and you don't even need a person.
I think he's trolling.
I don't.
I don't think he's trolling
I don't.
either.
I think
I
he's
think he
trolling.
thinks he's starting the next wave.
Well, this is the thing. My question is,
Because I think it's inevitable and it's coming.
Yeah.
but how do you sign?
He didn't sign, he created.
He really just created.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's what I'm
created a
saying.
character.
Unless, and this is where the partnership does kick in, unless someone else is running it and was like, oh, I'm going to take it to Timbaland for him to, do
Probably.
his executive thing. But we'll get, we'll get to that another episode because we on BET.
Yeah,
And we ain't talking about no AI bullshit.
What did you think of the Quincy Jones tribute?
I thought Lucky Day's voice is amazing.
The nigga was jamming.
Mhm.
I want our brother Luke to put out some music and not be a tribute artist.
Me either.
He's working.
He was Luke Wolf James though, singing wise.
He's always cooking.
Yes.
He's always. But I don't want. I've had too many conversations with people being like, man, that guy's really good.
Right.
What are his songs?
Right. Right.
I want Luke to put out music.
Right.
As the nigga who never puts
Luke
out music.
James, we love you, bro. You know this. Get with the right writers, right producers,
Claude Kelly.
and do an R&B song, Luke.
Yeah.
He's with Claude Kelly.
Yeah, none of I don't want left of center though. I don't want left of center. I don't know what they're creating.
Right, okay.
I want straight up and R&B.
Straight up and down
R&B. Because Luke to me is a superstar R&B artist, not a
R&B pop artist.
Pop.
Right. That's where it's lost.
Straight up and down.
Don't blow the line,
R&B
champ.
nigga.
Come on, bro.
To me.
Come on.
It's my opinion.
Look, Wolf James, come on back to R&B, champ. We right here.
I feel like they set the young boy up. They set Miles Canton up.
You had just talked about his bass
he's
voice.
amazing. But you leave certain things and certain people alone.
The Barry White was...
You leave Barry White alone.
It's just the first 4 bars.
Nah, it's...
Them first 4 bars...
He never recovered,
Barry
bro.
White is a one of one.
He never recovered, bro.
Barry White is a one of one.
I feel like he started off a little too low, but he found it after a little bit, though, guys.
No, but he found it because he started singing in a different register.
Right.
That is not Barry White.
Right.
So if you're going to sing Barry White, you got to sing Barry White or say, you know what, guys? I thank you for this opportunity.
But
no.
He should have said no to that. Because coming off of Sinners...
He too cold for that because that nigga's incredible.
You want your own moment singing your own song where you could really be you. And he was not him. And he is him. That's the thing, vocally.
You know how many times people have called us about Tank doing tributes?
And you got to
that tribute got to make sense.
Right.
Me and Tank would have conversations. And be like, hey, what you think, Chief? I'm like, nigga, you don't sound. That's not.
Right.
I wouldn't sign Tank up for a Prince tribute.
Really?
No. Because aesthetically, it's two different looking artists. It's like when you're doing a tribute, to me, it has to feel a certain way. It's got to look a certain way. Like Tank's at the piano singing, Ray Charles with the glasses on, singing his ass off. It makes sense.
That didn't work.
Or even if obviously you have a woman like Jennifer Hudson singing a man's part, but the way she sings in her vocal, so for when she comes out there and goes, it makes sense. It's got to make sense. Or even if this other part. If I'm going to do the tribute to me, if I was going to do somebody's tribute, I'm dressing up like them too.
Getting in full character.
I would have came out as Barry White.
Commit.
Mink jacket, something.
Commit.
Perm. Something. I was gonna figure something out.
Bro, it was almost like they didn't even know he was him. Because when he first started,
I didn't realize it was him.
I was like, who is that? Who is that out there singing? I didn't know that was him, bro. I didn't realize it at first.
Then I said, that's the kid from young boy.
Yep.
Yeah, so how did it sound? And inside, it was a little rough, but it was like only them first couple maybe hit 4 bars where it was just like he started a little too low.
But he's a special singer, and there was nowhere where he was special.
How did it sound on TV?
I just told you. It wasn't special. It was a complete miss. Like he said, he should have left that one alone.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. All right.
And then Mariah did a tribute to herself.
Let's get to Mimi. What?
Yeah, she kind of tributed herself. She kicked it off by herself, right? She had a new performance. She did her new.
Yeah.
And then she got her tribute, but
there was no tribute.
It was just kind of like
that was weird. Yeah, that was a little bit weird. Cracked me up because Anderson .Paak had a great time. He was on the drum smile.
Was mega white. What?
Get it, Anderson.
Hey, and I'm gonna put out there right now. I fuck with that record.
Word.
I fuck with Type Dangerous.
I do too.
I fuck with Type Dangerous. And she brought out Rakim. She brought out the God.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been years. Mariah Carey looked really good, bro.
She looked fantastic.
She looked great.
Like, cause a couple of those Christmas specials or the New Year's thing, she look a hot mess.
Well, that's New Year's, so I'm sure she probably was.
So still, man.
It's new. What year is it? We 25, damn.
Bro, you gotta let people enjoy themselves sometimes.
Nah, bro.
It's New Year's, Bob.
Nah,
it's New Year's, Bob.
Nah.
Fuck all that. It's New Year's.
So I feel like from where I was sitting there, I couldn't see Anderson. You know, I was a little to the side a little bit.
No, he was up there jamming, bro.
Anderson was up there getting to it.
You know what else I love? he helped her do this record. This
Mhm.
record is really more urban than she's been in a
Yes.
long time. She talking
Yeah.
her shit on there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yo.
Yeah. She said,
Talk
she
about
said
song-
what she said about the jealous bitches or something? What she
them
said?
three jealous assholes.
Yeah.
3 of them.
That did
She
it for
walked
me.
in the door.
When
There
I
was 3
first
jealous
heard the song,
assholes.
I was like,
Yes.
I don't know how I feel. And that's like me sometimes. Like, I like live.
absolutely.
But watching the performance, I was like, okay, all right, I'm
Mhm.
rolling. I'm rolling.
The
The performance hit me different than just hearing it. Like I liked it more.
Yo, bro, she's so diva'd out and bossed up, bro. I just be watching the shit she be doing, though.
She was up there chilling.
My nigga, as she's taking off her jacket and they're holding her mic
Yeah.
for her to keep singing,
Yeah.
like, she might have took 8 steps the whole,
Yeah.
the whole
Posted.
performance.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, she just like, you know what? I'm super rich. I'm really, really good. Y'all gonna get what y'all gonna fucking get. Okay.
And she was looking so good that like
Oh no, she be
you can't really move a lot when you looking
Well,
that good.
I'm sure she can.
Nah,
I'm
you
sure she can still
can,
move
but
if
she
she
can't
wanted
really
to.
move.
She
though.
ain't feel like it.
She never really moved though.
She's like, I'm not messing
Mariah's
this
not
up.
a mover. She's a singer.
Mariah's not a mover. Mariah was moving back in the day with the
She was
little
moving
jeans
back.
shorts on.
Yeah. Back in the day.
She was bouncing, Jay.
Bouncing,
Yeah.
Bobby.
Bouncing. She
Yeah.
never was a. She don't dance, bro.
She don't dance.
No.
Yeah.
Bouncing is crazy.
And but we didn't go to we didn't talk about, I'm sorry because we jumped, but Kirk Franklin also had people come out. He had
Yep.
people perform.
Yep.
The young boy who just
Jamal
won
Brown.
American Idol,
Mhm.
Tamar Braxton,
Yep.
Money Long.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
shout out to them too. Cause,
Yes.
and I mean, obviously Jamal is more, I think, more of an inspirational gospel artist.
Nah, he's saying he's an R&B
But,
singer.
he fully
I
going.
was just watching
Okay.
him on the Willie Moore Jr. show, and he
Okay.
was saying
Oh,
that
shout out to Willie Moore Jr.
saying he's
too.
getting flack
What?
from the gospel audience that because he's an R&B singer, but he brings, even though it feels like gospel,
Yeah.
but he
Because I
clearly
was
said,
gonna
"I'm
ask
an
about
R&B
that.
singer."
So the gospel niggas now too, because I mean maybe he's taking himself out of that space, but Kirk had this on too. And I've been wondering. So the gospel niggas is wearing the suit jackets with no
With
shirt on too.
Yeah, I don't know
Now
what
that's the
all
thing.
about.
They say everybody on that. That's the way.
I don't.
Could you show up
Well,
to
you
church?
know-
Would you show up to church with a vest and no shirt on,
No. But I did
or a
know.
suit jacket with no
I
shirt
did
on?
notice that because Buddy was completely tatted up too, like a motorcycle
The
guy.
young boy
or
you talking
something.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
American Idol guy
Yeah.
had all kind of.
But then Kirk came out with, I mean, you know, Kirk on his, you know what I mean, he on his jack right now too. So he got out here getting buff. But I was wondering about that. It's like, okay, so the gospel niggas is.
But you know what? That's really a good question though because I'm big into fashion.
But again, where's the line? It's just kind of like how we talked about the dance moves.
Okay.
Even with the fashion, where's the line?
But I would want to have a question because it's just like if Kirk was our like 4th guest, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
Friday, I'd just be like,
Not asking.
"What you
For
where,
sure.
you where you going with that though? You turning hunties on or what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?" And I'm sure you would have
that's a good question.
I'm
What
sure
is what is your motivation?
what's the ideology behind it?
Where is your heart at when this is happening?
Well, when he throwing.
Yeah, when he's
Not when he's throwing it,
when he's
Jay.
throwing no both when his chest hairs are out and he's throwing dick. Where's his heart? I mean, you know, I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing.
Shit.
Hey, we got
And then go melody.
Oh man.
What?
Oh, that's great.
That's part of melodies from
That's
heaven. Come
That's
on, bro.
that's a real question though. I'm very curious to like the ideology, you know what I'm saying, behind it.
There is none.
Yeah.
There's none.
And then
Mm-hmm.
Snoop Dogg.
Come on, Jay.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't love everything. Snoop got down.
Yeah.
Snoop got down.
Snoop said, you know what? I'm gonna have my dancers and singers, Crips and Bloods united.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna unite the Crips and Bloods.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna bring out Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie. He had October
I'm
London
bring
singing
out-
background too, huh?
I'm gonna bring out
The young boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring out Corrupt
Yeah.
Corrupt.
and Warren G.
Did you have a DPG moment in there? That used to be his favorite group, by the
Rapping
way.
every song, bro. Rapping It's the dog, bro.
He said, I'm rapping every
I was in the dog pound.
Where was Daz? Where was Daz?
He was in the dog
Daz,
pound.
hey,
Daz, where were you
Daz,
at, bro?
you didn't get where you was at, Daz.
We
You turned
need
it
that
down?
nigga Daz, bro.
yes.
Come
I
on,
was in
Daz.
the dog pound.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I love how he let Warren G come out there, show this boy Warren G some love in his moment, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snoop was
I
giving major
don't know
love.
if you seen the Warren G episode on R&B Money where I rapped word for word with him.
Did you really?
That's all. Ain't no fun. Yes. Nigga, word for word.
Word
And
for
if I
word.
ever get Corrupt on the show, I'm gonna rap word for word with Corrupt.
That's
He will.
crazy.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Jay really
I'm
thought
in the dog pound, bro.
He said, I'm in the dog. Right there.
I'm in
You're
Jodeci.
in. I'm in
Jodeci.
Jodeci.
I'm in the dog pound.
Okay.
And I'm in crisscross.
Oh.
Okay.
Make you jump.
I make it
All
jump.
right. Chris Brown, be careful now, because you know that's,
I'm a Daddy Mac.
you know what I'm saying?
The Johnny Mac.
The Mac Daddy. One was the Mac Daddy, one was the Daddy Mac. I'm one of them.
Man, that I missed the bus touched my heart in a whole different way, fam.
Oh, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. Oh, but that's the other part. Jermaine Dupri popping out during 106
Oh, that
and
was
part
hard.
2. You know what I mean? We jumping, but we,
Yeah.
you know, because we
Yeah,
excited
that
about the
was
show.
hard.
Mm-hmm.
We excited, and I ain't take no notes.
No.
This is
Oh,
really, this really
Hey,
me
we off the top of the
answering
dome.
answering text and shit.
We off the
Right.
top of the dome.
Yeah,
We staying with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just talking, because that's the thing. I just want to talk about the highlights.
Yeah.
Right.
These are the things that are highlighted to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, Kevin Hart popping out and trying to feed the ladies cherries as Usher.
That was
Come on,
nigga,
bro.
He almost got beat up by Tashina Arnold. Yeah, he almost got beat
No.
up.
Hey,
That's
Tashina Arnold a
hilarious.
thug, too.
Yeah.
She'll whoop that nigga.
Yeah, 100%.
She'll
Yo,
definitely whoop that
That
nigga.
was so Kevin before he came out, because we all the way to the side. So the man got on the mink with no shirt on. And I was like, man, Jay said don't say hi to nobody because he said I'm a groupie, but I really know, kid. I gotta talk some
You trying
shit.
to say what's up to him?
I went crazy. I said, man, get a shirt on, man. This is ridiculous. And it was me and Slink. We just both started harassing him. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I saw something on the gram today though, where Usher, I guess the jacket said Usher, but he crossed it out
I
and
think
put
Usher must have
said,
really
"How
sent
this
him a
nigga
jacket.
get my mink?"
I think
How you get my
he
coat?
really sent that nigga a jacket,
He
bro.
probably
That's
called somebody.
funny,
Right?
bro.
Oh, shit.
What,
Yo,
what?
all right. Now, listen, I'm reading the comments.
What the
I'm
comments
reading
say?
the comments.
Come on, comments.
I did not talk about my Jagged Edge experience at the concert.
Oh, you went?
Yes, I went.
Oh, I went too.
Johnny outside.
Wait, y'all went to that too without me?
I went out. That was date night. And Donnell Jones shut that motherfucker
Donnell
down
Jones
to
got
the
loose.
ground. Donnell Jones.
He was cooking.
Hey, what?
Well, you know he from Chicago. Hold on, I gotta get it from you.
Let him go.
Was he
Hey.
cooking?
Absolutely cooking, but he should not be doing the acapella part of the show. I wasn't.
Oh, I Want a Boy. He did a Stevie Wonder part.
Yeah. You gotta leave that
Jay
one.
he did a great job, Jay.
Not on that part.
I'm actually happy to hear that because I had seen him at an outside concert, one of them big old festivals, and I heard he smokes like a chain. So I was like, okay, maybe that's why he lost his voice. Because the one I went to,
No, his voice is there. Though.
he was cooking.
Yeah,
Sounds
Okay,
good,
good,
bro.
man.
Sounds
That's
good.
good to
Yeah,
know because
yeah.
he one of my favorite. That first album's classic. We talked about that.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
was going up in that month.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
sitting there just like, y'all don't know about this?
Yeah, Eric Bellinger kicked it off.
Who was the best?
Jagged.
They tore it up.
Jagged.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, like, listen. I told Tank last night, we had the Jamie Foxx party. I said, listen, hey, bro, Jagged Edge fucked TGT up. You niggas gonna have to rehearse.
What?
That's
Jagged,
true?
Edge, Jagged Edge is in the motherfucking lab.
They must have practiced.
5 outfit changes.
Okay.
Between 4 and 5 outfit
Okay.
changes.
They was dancing?
Nick,
What?
Background dancers, band on point,
background.
sound.
One of their background dancers hit a backflip.
Okay.
She hit a backflip, bro.
Okay, so let me tell you why that's great. More stories from Bobby. You know, I used to be a background singer for Tank. And we used to wipe the floor with
real?
Jagged Edge.
Really?
Nigga, what? Wipe the floor with them.
I didn't know you used to sing background with Tank.
Yeah, man, I've done a lot of things. Tank. Yeah. And I used to have my own section, and I would have my own line of girls. All I had to sing was a couple of notes, buddy. I just want you to know that. Tank would be like, yeah, Bobby, go get it off, Bobby.
Get it off, man. Tank so
My own line, because I was
Right.
the only light-skinned nigga on stage.
Right.
That was
All right, I
good.
gotta finish telling the story. You niggas be.
All right.
We're gonna actually talk about the concert.
Okay.
Niggas did the jams, and they sold out the YouTube theater 7,000 people.
Oh,
Yo.
YouTube got 7,000?
7,000 people showed
R&B.
up for the R&B.
R&B money.
Yo,
I like it.
They showed up.
it was cracking
Got
in there.
busy.
For
Them
real.
niggas got busy. Shout out to Jagged Edge. Shout out to the DJ. think her name was DJ Monet. She thought she was in the Bay. She said that a couple times, and I was in a box full of LA women
that were pissed.
What? I'm not gonna say their names because they might not want to be, you know what I mean?
Right.
But they were pissed.
Hilarious.
And you know me, I made it worse because I'm from the Bay, and I'm like, well, she must know I'm here. Dilo, no, I'm going crazy in there. So that was incredible, but their show, it was super dope, bro. Super dope.
Really? That's
They
dope,
got it off
bro.
the
Sound in
niggas,
there was amazing.
and they all had matching outfits on as a group should.
Mm-hmm.
People.
Hey, Jay, you could have got me a ticket to that,
Everybody
though.
knows their part.
Watch this.
Or you could have purchased one.
Easy.
Or you could have purchased one.
No.
Yeah, because that.
We know Eric Bellinger personally.
But I'm sure Eric is from Los Angeles and has a lot of people that he has to get tickets for. But you know, you don't think about those type of
He
things.
would have got me in.
But he would have got you in, though.
I
He
just
would've-
seen him
he
at the
wish you-
bowling.
So you should have told him, Eric, I want to come to the show.
Nope, because I want you to say it.
Nope. Bob knows
Bob
people.
is coming.
Nope.
Eric.
Nope. Bob
See
knows
how you do me,
people.
bro?
Right.
Yeah,
That ain't just you.
I be trying to live my
So
life, and Bob be
Don't
talking
live your
about,
life without Bob, Jay.
Jay, tell him to come to
Hey,
the
did
door.
you hear what I told him?
Don't
Jay,
live
no
your life.
longer live your
No.
life without Bob.
No.
Man, enough is enough.
No,
I'm
it-
not telling.
No.
Enough is
You hear me?
enough.
I'm out here doing like very important shit, and I'm calling people because Bob is at the door.
Did y'all want to know? He's doing very important shit. Like, his important shit is more important than Bob. It's not.
It's more important than getting you into a show.
No, it's
It
not.
is, it is.
Because now I'm Bobby outside. I'm a reporter.
So get
For our show.
yourself
Get me in,
inside.
Jay. He
But-
coulda- see,
hey,
he
Bob-
bullshitting. He really could have got me into that one easy. He's bullshitting. Bob, you want to
You
go?
heard what he just said?
What?
I just seen Eric at the bowling alley. Well, tell Eric.
I don't know Eric like you do, Jay.
See, now you don't know him.
I know him, but not like you.
He would have let you in. He'd have got you in.
You have not because you ask now, Bobby. You gotta just ask. And it's also hard for brothers
You
to
know
say.
what the ask is?
What?
Ask Jay.
Yeah.
No, nigga.
Who are you?
No.
You could have got me in too.
I don't manage your turn up, Bob.
A little bit, sometimes.
I thought Jay would have did it for you. That's what it was.
Hey, Eddie picks and
Hey, you a
chooses. See,
sucker.
hey, watch this. The nigga picks and chooses. He calls me about Eric B-Nay. Bob, you want to go?
Right.
But no call for
You
Jack
a
N.
B-Day.
See how he act?
You a B-Day.
Ain't that a...
He said, I know what you like.
B-Day, man.
I was in there thugging with the twins, and you know it. Hey, was the twins thugging? They was in there going up, wasn't they?
It was Henny R&B.
They was going up.
It's
the
Henny
twins be
R&B.
going up.
Yo,
It's
they
in
were
R&B.
crazy
Hey,
in there, bro.
Voices sound great.
They was
Yeah.
like the ballads was hitting like rap drums. That's what was
Yeah.
so hard because it's like
Yeah.
it was wanging.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
yeah. Need to go see that.
Make a
And then,
Let him do it. Let him do
I
it.
get
I really don't care if people stare at us. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, bro.
Cause think about it, there's a lot of fellas that's watching
That
and you
can't sing.
scared.
They sing like you.
You scared to just walk up
Get
to
out
your
there.
girl and say, see, first of all, I know these so-called friends wouldn't tell you this. You see what I'm saying? You gotta get in there.
Don't be scared.
Let it come from an honest place.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's coming from an honest place.
We ain't getting no younger.
Hey, I honestly got some shit to do, so we gonna wrap this episode up.
Why?
That's my honest place.
What?
Something to do. That's shit I gotta go do,
Stop
man.
it, Jay.
We've been on for an hour and a half going live.
Hey, you ain't took no questions from the comments.
Hey, man, I did. I
they give
answered
us
some
none?
shit they said.
We've been on for an
Y'all
hour
ain't
and a
have no
half.
questions?
I'm out.
No,
Y'all two niggas can stay
I gotta
over
tell
here.
you one more
I
good
got
story.
No, I don't want
You can't leave.
You tell me from the car.
You can't.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here, Bob.
So I'm at the BET experience.
leaving.
I'm not
I'm
letting
leaving.
Jay.
Don't leave.
Hey, yo.
I'm
And
leaving.
people knew Bobby outside.
All right,
What?
I'll stay for that.
So,
I'll stay
hey,
for that.
so like he said, I'm getting my
Oh, they
outside.
cut us off?
Who?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh!
just said you were out.
Bro, you're fucking gobbling, bro.
Oh, you said I'm out.
It's actually gonna be great though.
No, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, that's a nice little
You
cliffhanger.
said you have somewhere to go. I'm out.
No, I was walking out and let them two niggas.
But there's a
I
story.
was
The
just
story
about
about
to
to
pull
tell
up
is
the little
great.
the chat.
So I met this girl in like the marathon line, right?
Wow.
She's
Oh,
like, "You're
hey,
from
bro.
the show." I'm like, she's like, "Yeah, this week in R&B." And I'm like, "Yeah." Or she's like, "You're Bobby." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "My mom is 74 and she loves you."
What?
I said, get your mom on FaceTime right,
Right
now.
This is
now.
great. No, this is great.
We
Right
FaceTimed
now.
her mom,
Jay
nigga,
cut
her
the
mom.
live. Jay turned off the live for real.
Wait, what happened here?
Why he get mad and turn it off?
They said he turned it off.
Jay had
He
enough.
said to y'all shit.
I'm out like Jay,
Jay
y'all.
had enough.
I'm out like Jay.
What's that?
That's the comment. Jay said, fuck this, I'm out.
Fuck this, I'm out.
And then I see y'all next week.
Jay didn't even let me tell my story. That was
Nigga,
fucking
I ain't nothing
great.
to do with that. I gotta go do this basketball game.
What basketball game?
He said,
Wait, he got a game?
They said, damn,
What
Bobby
time?
and Coach, he had enough.
Why you didn't tell me, nigga? How I don't know where?
This week in R&B,